Hello and welcome to the channel. It's been a minute. Yep, it's been a minute. But anyway, let's just go right into the article right here. We have the Honda Prelude. Honda might, keyword there is might, build a 300 horsepower Prelude Type R, which I am all in for. Honestly, I was against the whole hybrid powertrain. I think that they should have built this vehicle with the 2-liter turbocharged engine, just detune it significantly where it can compete with the SI. But the SI is a different class of vehicle. It's got a 4-door. You got that 1.5 turbo engine, manual transmission, all that niceties. But Honda is definitely pivoting, going towards the hybrid route, which I talked about in previous videos, which I'm still against, but one could hope. But anyway, they're talking about giving you 300 horsepower and also a simulated gear shifts as well too, which is nice, even though it doesn't really do anything. Honda Prelude returns in late 2025 as a hybrid coupe alternative to the Civic. A fresh batch of rumors point to Prelude Type S in 2026 and Type R in 2027. The flagship Type R version could use a high output twin motor hybrid system. As long as they don't wash out like the CRZ. The CRZ was such a disappointment, but it was also, they had an opportunity to bring back, a nice small vehicle with that, even if it wasn't like high revving, just give it a regular engine, 1.5. At the time, I believe it's what was it, like the 1.8 or something like that. I can't remember right now, but anyway, a familiar name is making a comeback with a modern twist. Honda is gearing up for the market debut for the new Prelude, expected to arrive in Europe, Japan, and North America in fall 2025. Because believe it or not, there's still market for these kind of vehicles, small, nimble, but able to handle corners. You got like the Mazda, Miatas. Those things are still selling, so there is a market for small vehicles, 2-door coupe. I'm happy that Honda is investing on this on this what is it, venture. According to a report from Japanese outlet Goo.net or Goo, whatever, /net. A slightly sportier Prelude Type S could launch in fall 2026, trailing the base model by about a year. A more aggressive track-ready Type R variant is rumored to follow in 2027, bringing enhancements across design, chassis, and powertrain. As shown in our speculative rendering, which you see right here below me, the performance flagship of the Prelude line up, the Type R, could stand out with visual upgrades like wider fenders, bespoke alloy wheels, extended side skirts, and redesigned front bumper with enlarged intakes at the rear. At the rear, expect a more prominent diffuser, GT-style rear wing. I'm not gonna lie, I'll dig it. I mean, it could just go a little bit lower. Like, I love it when vehicles just sit right on the tires. That looks actually pretty nice. Those are some 18-inch Type R wheels with Brambos. Shit. I dig it. Earlier reports suggested that the Prelude Type R might inherit the Civic Type R's 2-liter 4-cylinder. More recent speculations, however, points to a different, likely less satisfying patrol heads direction, a more powerful version of Honda's twin motor self-charging hybrid system. Yeah. Honestly, like, the style of the Prelude, honestly, it's growing on me. It's not the most ugly looking vehicle. I love the interior as well too. It looks very nice and sporty, even though it's a hybrid. Damn, that red one is kind of fire, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know why. Hang on, let me see. Can I zoom out a little? Nah, it won't let me zoom out, but that red looks really nice though, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie. One significant change in character will be absence of manual transmission. Honda's HEV Setup lacks traditional gearbox altogether, though standard Prelude will feature a S plus shift mode. The system uses sound enhancements, torque modulations, and pedal shifters to mimic gear changes in the Type R. This simulated shifting could be further refined to provide a more immersed driving. I am not a fan, but I'm always a fan of the Type R. The Ultimate Edition. With official announcement of the new Prelude coming this fall, more concrete information may be just around the corner. Until then, all eyes are on Honda to see just how far plans take the revival of one of its most iconic nameplates. So far, all the nameplates that other companies have brought back has always been a disappointment, in my opinion. Overall, like, just from a person that loves cars, I would love to see this vehicle with just a 2-liter turbocharged engine. Even if they have to detune it like crazy, that's fine. But just give us that 6-speed manual transmission. Put it out like a limited amount of them, and then if it's popular enough, then you can go ahead and mass produce more, or just make a small amount of them. Just put it out there. Like how Toyota did with the Supra, how they made like a limited amount of the manual transmission and then they put it out there for people to purchase, because there are certain people that are still interested in purchasing these kind of vehicles. 2-door, sporty, can handle the corners, you know what I mean? It doesn't need to have like a shit ton of fucking power. It just needs to have enough to put a smile on your face. Like for an example, like the Miata is still a tiny little car, and not a lot of power, but it's still fun to drive. It's very nimble around the corners. You know what I mean? So I expect the same thing for this Prelude, even though it does have that hybrid engine. But anyway, I digress. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are about this Type R speculations of the Prelude. As always, make sure to like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the flip side.